What is the most disrespectful thing someone has done in your home? My wife's best friend stayed over after their girls' night. Next morning, I'm making breakfast when she walks into the kitchen and says, "We need to talk about your marriage." I'm like, "Excuse me?" She sits at my kitchen table and goes, "Tilly deserves better. You work too much. You never take her anywhere nice. And honestly, she's out of your league." I stood there holding a spatula, completely speechless. This woman, who I've let into my home dozens of times, is critiquing my marriage while eating the eggs I just made. Did my wife say something to you? She doesn't have to. I have eyes. Then she opens my laptop without asking and pulls up Zillow. Look at these houses. This is what Tilly should be living in, not this starter home you've had for 8 years. My wife and I bought this house together. We picked every paint color, planted every flower in that garden she's pointing at through the window. Does Tilly know you're doing this? Someone has to fight for her happiness since you won't. That's when she pulled out her phone and showed me a text she was about to send Tilly. "You need to know your husband isn't enough for you. I found 3 guys from my gym who would treat you like a queen." I grabbed her phone and deleted it. "You can't just delete that. In my house? Yeah, I can." She called me controlling and started recording me, saying she was documenting my aggressive behavior for when Tilly needs evidence. Then she went to our bedroom. Our bedroom. I followed her and found her going through my wife's jewelry box. "What are you doing?" "Checking if you even buy her nice things. This engagement ring is pathetic. My boyfriend spent $15,000 on mine. That ring was my grandmother's. Tilly cried when I proposed with it because she knew the story behind it. Get out of our bedroom. This is exactly what I'm talking about. You're possessive." She actually started going through our closet. "Where are the designer bags? The expensive shoes?" Tilly loves thrift shopping. It's her hobby. She has an Instagram where she shows off her vintage finds. "You know what? I'm calling some friends. We're having an intervention today." "A what?" Tilly needs to hear from people who actually care about her. Within an hour, 3 more of her friends showed up at my house. They sat in my living room, planning an intervention for my marriage. They made a list on MY whiteboard, the one where Tilly and I write love notes, titled, "Why Tilly Should Leave." I work late because I'm saving for Tilly's dream. She wants to open a bakery. I've been doing freelance coding after my day job. She doesn't know. I already have 30,000 saved. You all need to leave, now. The best friend laughed. "We're not going anywhere. Tilly will be home soon." She started Facebook live streaming, saying she was documenting emotional abuse. That's when our neighbor Mrs. Carlson walked over. "Is everything okay?" The best friend put on her fake concerned voice. "We're worried about Tilly. She's in a bad situation." Mrs. Carlson looked at her. "You mean Tilly who brings me soup when I'm sick? Tilly whose husband built my wheelchair ramp for free? That Tilly? You don't know what goes on behind closed doors. I know he planted sunflowers because they're her favorite. I know they slow dance on their patio every Friday. I know real love when I see it." Mrs. Carlson pulled out her phone. "I'm calling my grandson. He's a cop." They left, but not before the best friend said, "I'm telling Tilly everything." 20 minutes later, my wife called from work. Her friend had sent her screenshots, voice recordings, everything, all twisted. "Why did you kick out Salome?" she asked, voice shaking. "Come home. Look at our doorbell camera footage." Tilly came home early. We watched the footage together. Her best friend going through our bedroom. The intervention planning. Her friend saying, "You could have done so much better than him." The worst part was when Salome told her friends, "I've been working on this for years," pointing out every flaw. She's starting to doubt herself. My wife's face went pale. "She's been sabotaging us?" She grabbed her phone and blocked Salome immediately. Then posted the security footage on Facebook with, "When someone shows you who they really are, believe them." Salome tried damage control, but 5 other women commented that she'd tried to break up their relationships too. 2 weeks later, Tilly found the bakery fund account. She cried for an hour. Last week, Salome sent an apology letter. Tilly threw it away unopened. "You know what the most disrespectful thing was?" Tilly said. "She ate your breakfast. You made those eggs for us to share like every Sunday, and she just took them."